Welcome to Lost Whiskey Barbecue. It's Easter Sunday. We're not allowed to do anything. We're not allowed to go anywhere. So we're going to be smoking a leg of lamb on our big green egg. One over here. We've got the egg set up to about 275 degrees. We've got some apple wood in there we're smoking with and BG charcoal. This is about a 5-pound leg of lamb. We've got it seasoned for the past 3 hours with thyme, garlic, salt, pepper, a little bit of rosemary, all the good stuff for lamb. You can see we got set up indirect cooking. We've got a water pan in there, help keeps it moist. Lamb does not have a lot of fat on it, so we're going to try to keep this thing as moist as possible. Probably looking at about a 3-hour cook time. We're going to pull it right at 143-ish and let it rest for about 10 minutes. So let's put it on. I like to put the bone part towards the back. You can do boneless if you want, but this one happens to have the bone. The back part of the egg is the hotter part. And we want to sit it like that. So that takes most of the heat. And we'll check on her in about an hour. We'll probe it every hour. We'll mop it with a glaze, and I'll show you what that is in the next video. All right, thanks for checking us out. All right, welcome back. We're gonna make the mop for our smoked lamb. It's pretty simple. We're just gonna use red wine vinegar, about a cup. And we'll just measure everything out as we go. This doesn't have to be exact, but this is a pretty simple mop. So we'll do a cup of that. We'll do about a half cup of vegetable oil. Probably do olive oil as well, but we just want something to be able to emulsify. So half cup of vegetable oil, and we're doing about a tablespoon of chopped garlic in there. We'll some thyme. You kind of just season to taste there. That'd be good. And then simple salt and pepper. And I'm probably putting in about a 1/4 teaspoon of each. All right, then we want to mix that up. The purpose of this is to help keep that lamb moist. So we're going to baste it about every hour, 45 minutes, something like that, as we temp probe it. Okay, thanks. All right, welcome back. We're down at the egg, and we've been on for about an hour. We've been sitting right around 265, 275, which is fine. We're going to take our glaze, or it's not a glaze, it's a mop really. First you want to do is probe the lamb, just get an idea where we're at. We're probably still got a ways to go. We'll make sure we're off the bone. We're sitting around 85 in the center, which is fine. Probably another hour, hour and a half, something like that. So we just want to take the mop, mix it up, make sure we're just keeping it moist. All right, that's about it. We'll come back and check on her in another hour. All right, so we've been basting every hour on the hour. We're about 2 hours and 20 minutes into this cook. So we're gonna temp probe it now. We wanna be around 142, 143-ish. Right there, 142. We're about in the deepest part of it, so that's right where we want to pull it off. We got pretty good color on it. Everything's looking real good. It's pulling back from the bone a little bit. So I think this thing's done. We're going to go in, let it rest for about 10 minutes, let the juices reabsorb, let it stop cooking, and then we're going to cut it up, see how it goes. All right, this time we've let it rest for about 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes. So we're going to cut into her and see if we did all right. I like to cut about 1/2 inch pieces. cutting awesome, so. My knife skills aren't the greatest, so. Oh yeah, that's about perfect. It's a nice medium rare. Cole, you want to be the taste tester?
Sure.
There you go, boy.
Oh, it's really good.
Nice.
Okay. Say bye.
Bye.